information control in Magic the Gathering, when to keep a secret, when to share. Welcome in, much love, Trav here in rainy Hilo, east side of the Big Island, still in Hawaii after finishing 12th place at the biggest pro tour ever, Kaladesh, doing a little exploring. And today I wanted to share with you one of the biggest mistakes amateurs and even pros make, which is being too secretive, misallocating the importance of getting the right information. So there's pros and cons, and there's a fine line, and there is some validity to secrecy because you don't want everyone knowing what you're playing. You don't want everyone knowing what you're playing and bringing sideboard cards against you. But if everyone knows what you're playing and they copy you, that can even be good for you, as some friend or associate or affiliate or teammate gets in the top 8 with what you're working on. That's no problem. So the only real risk is people are sideboarded and metagamed against you, which is very, very rare. The reality is, like, most of the time people will see what you're working on and they're like, cool bro, this is, how do we make this, I'm not going to copy this. There's 2 of you playing it in the tournament, it's whatever, right? On the other hand, there's a real risk to not having the right information, having the wrong information, not having good enough information, not having the right list, being wrong about things, about how the metagame is, how the deck works, how the cards work. And that's much, much, much more common, as you have people who are really secretive, keep things on lid, keep things down low, they don't want everyone to know, and they don't talk to enough people. And as a result, they have decks that aren't as good as they could be. They don't have as many people on their team, in their corner, as they could be. They're wrong about the metagame, they're wrong about their deck list, their plans are not developed as they should be, and they miss out on a bunch of people who easily could have pointed these things out to them. This is a mistake that I have made in the past, and it's a mistake that I see even very common at the amateur level, but even pros. Pro Tour Kaladesh, I saw other teams and keep things real tight lid at the Pro Tour. It's like, you're on the team, we're keeping everything secret, and they just are missing a key deck in their gauntlet, or and then they just bomb out because they're not talking to enough people. So I'm going the opposite approach, where it's like, when in doubt, share. Worst case scenario, someone will play the deck and make it better, right? Nothing can really go wrong. So I shared it with as many people as I could. I shared it with our deck with 5 groups. A lot of people bought in. A lot of people made it better, and we had good results. We had one of our players went 8-2 with the deck, and if I had just kept it to myself, it wouldn't have been nearly as developed. Our results would not have been as good, and we probably wouldn't have an 8-2 player. And I mean, I took it to even the greatest of lengths when someone tweeted me 2 days before the event. It's like, yo, I'm in Hawaii and I have no testing partners here. I heard about you through Reddit. It's like, bro, what's your phone number? I'll call you right now. Ring, ring, ring. Hey man, we have this deck. Can you play it? Here's what the deck is. Here's the list. Ding, 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 ding. No, I can't play it. I only have green-black Delirium cards, but here's what I think the metagame is. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you at the tournament. Good luck. Click. Nothing bad happened from sharing it. It's like, I have no one to leak this to. Nothing. Whatever. There's one of you. There's 7 of you playing this deck. It's not harmful. And then it let me get entry into groups otherwise. It's like, you show up at some testing group, and if you aren't willing to share, they're not willing to share with you. So I just enter in the doorway with my deck. Like, here's what I'm playing. Who wants to test against a control build? Oh, you don't have control in your gauntlet. I'll help. Oh, you like this deck. What do you think we can make it better? Oh, we can make this change, that change. It is possible to have good results being secretive. Living End is an example. I did top 4 at Grand Prix, shared with almost no one. On the other hand, and that was good because I did win some matches even at the end. People didn't know what the deck did, and it easily could have been leaked. That said, let's turn around and go back this way. That said, the deck wasn't as developed as it could have been. We didn't have as many players on it as we should have. I missed some rules on it, and I tried to run it back at the next tournament. The mana base wasn't as good as it could have been. It was too painful. And I missed top 8 of the second GP because I didn't know the rules that I would have known if I had just talked to more people about it. just didn't talk to enough people, and I learned that lesson. Now it's like, just talk to more. So again though, there is the real downside of you don't want everyone knowing what you're playing. GP, this is not an issue. Pro Tour, this is probably not an issue. Alec, most PTQs, it's not an issue. At a small LGS, sure, you don't want everyone knowing. But there's so many people you can talk to in your immediate area or online through the internet. Here's what I'm working on, right? Like, again, it's very rare that people are like, wow, this is the best deck ever, we're all gonna start playing it. And if they do, it's good for you. So key is just share. You know, the mastermind is for this, but you don't need the mastermind to do this. Just talk to people, share your list. When in doubt, share. Don't be so secretive. Realize that you want more, you want to see more gauntlets, you want to see more lists, you want more people giving you feedback. It's much, much, much more dangerous to just not talk to anyone and be super inbred than to have too many people helping. Like, a lot of people get this wrong, and hopefully you're not one of these people who get this wrong anymore. So much love, and let me know how this goes for you, if this helps, and so on, and perhaps I'll see a couple of you in the mastermind later on. So have a beautiful day. Shout out from rainy Hilo, #1 rainiest city in the US, 125 inches a year. And I'll see you soon. I'm doing some more exploring, so I'll show you some more cool spots. Take care, everybody. Much love, and take action.